All right. Check 1, 2, 3. I think we are live. What is going on, folks? And welcome back to the Crow Bros stream. And happy holidays, happy Christmas Eve, folks. Hope everyone's having a good day out there today. We're coming at you for the daily. Yes, you already know what it is. The CRO, technical analysis, as well as a bit of BTC, and just to catch up with you guys and see how you guys are feeling this holiday season. Not really sure if anyone's going to be jumping into the stream tonight. You've probably got better places to be, maybe with your family, your kids, so forth. I've got a family, very happy about it. They're all in bed now, so it's my duty every night to come and stream for y'all. So let me have a bit of a drink. Let me bring up my chat because my setup is just not fully optimized yet. But I'm telling you right now, we're going to keep this stream going until we get it growing. We got some pretty nice early traction, and a lot of you early supporters, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be rewarded handsomely. Welcome everyone who is jumping in. So the first thing I want to start off with by saying, guys, is if you haven't already jumped in the free Telegram, guys, we give Bitcoin calls in there, Crow calls, we talk a bit of nonsense in there as well, and it's just a free group you can jump in. The Telegram link to join up is right here, okay? The t.me link right there in the chat. Come on over, join up, it's free. You got absolutely nothing to lose. Come and say hi. And then also, I'm going to start off, before we get into the technical analysis, just mentioning my 1,000 Crow weekly giveaway and my 5,000 Crow monthly giveaway. It's essentially easy to join, and you're really actually getting paid to do it. So it's a bit of a no-brainer, folks. It's the pinned chat link right here at Bitunix. They are the official partner of the Satoshi Aoki YouTube channel. Go ahead on over there, click the link, get signed up. Then once you signed up, all you need to do to get into the running to win some nice old Crow this Christmas, folks, is deposit at least $200 into your Bitunix futures account. Deposit the money, move it over to your futures, and then the following Tuesday, use that money to trade and make as much money as you can for a week. Me and my wife used it when we first signed up for Bitunix and made a few grand with it each, and it was absolutely fantastic. It is simply the best offer that I've seen in the crypto space right now. So for example, if you see this stream and go, yeah, Satoshi, that sounds pretty good. I want to win a bit of money, make a bit of money, and also win a bit of money. Say you want to go ahead and deposit $1,000, deposit that 1,000, okay, and you'll get that 200 USDT to trade with in your futures on the following Tuesday, okay. Now I'll be announcing the winners every Friday, and if I have announced your unique user ID as the winner, to claim your 1,000 Crow, you're going to copy paste your Crow address and DM me at my official X account here at Satoshi Aoki 7. You need to follow me first and also send a screenshot of your unique user ID, and then I will reward you with that 1,000 Crow reward, which at the moment, at the time of making this video, even though Crow is under 10 cents, it's still worth about $100, guys. And if you're someone that's doing a lot of volume, a lot of trading volume, there's a lot of reasons why you would want to come over here and trade on Bitunix, okay? So the first reason is, well, you can win 5,000 Crow at the end of the month. Same deal. I'll be announcing it at the end of December. All right. On top of that, you can potentially win a Rolex watch if you're a high volume trader, as well as over 100K USDT rewards in mystery boxes. There's a lot of reasons why you'd want to come over and join the team and start trading on Bitunix. No KYC, no VPN. You can keep your trading private. Amazing customer support, easy deposits and withdrawals. Guys, come on over and start trading on the official channel partner at Bitunix. I don't know what you're waiting for, guys, because we may not necessarily be doing this one, yeah, forever, okay? There's probably going to be an expiry date on this one, so come over and do it, guys, and have a Merry Christmas. So any questions about it, let me know, and yeah, link to sign up, again, it's right there at the top, and don't forget to join up and come into the free Telegram, which is right here, guys. All right. So let's jump into the charts and have a bit of a look and see what is going on, because as we know, we did get rejected off 90K for BTC. I'm not surprised that it happened, to be honest, okay? The rejection came a couple days ago on the 22nd, all right? So let's have a look and see exactly what happened with BTC. And of course, we'll be checking out Crow And I'm also open to checking out any other altcoins, whether they're in the Kronos ecosystem or whatever's going on. And if you do enjoy this stream, guys, you want to support the Crow fam and the Crow Bro stream, please do take a moment to like this video and say hello in the chat here. So if we look back here to the 22nd of December for BTC, as you can see, we didn't actually even manage to make it all the way up to the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart, which sits at 90,729. That is a hard resistance to get over. We also had to contend with the R1 resistance pivot point here, which sat at 91,180. Okay, you can see it just here. Okay, we've got that in place. So we've also, on top of that, got the auto fib extension, guys. Okay, the auto fib extension, this blue line, this light blue line right here, the 0.786 auto fib extension. So we've got a lot of strong resistance at this zone here. So we actually got rejected even before that. Okay, bears took control on this 4-hour candle here at 0.618. Okay, so there was a really obvious sell-off just here. Okay, and then after that we started the move down for BTC. Okay, we started the move down and we got as low as, if we just check here, I think this is the lowest point here. We got as low as 4.47% to the downside over 6 bars, which was just a 1 day. Okay, in 1 day we moved down 4.47% for BTC. Pretty astonishing, guys. That was a big move that, quite frankly, you know, we spoke about on the stream. If you look back to our previous streams, we spoke about how this was more likely to happen than not. Okay, it was more likely to happen than not. We didn't take out a short position. In fact, we are currently entered a long position now. And that's, guys, that's another reason why you should be jumping in the free Telegram group as well. It's because we give you Bitcoin Crow calls in there as well. Okay, not just in the stream. So because sometimes there might just be opportunities to take positions during the day. And that is just simply another reason why you should go on over here and jump in the free Telegram right here. As a matter of fact, I'm actually just going to bring up our Telegram group right now. So you come on over and have a bit of a look-see. Okay. Okay. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to have to use this one. Yeah, the other one is my work one. Okay. So let's have a look here, guys. All right. So let's have a look-see. All right, guys. So basically, guys, we're right here. Okay. So this was today at 2:49. So just a few hours ago. All right. So we entered into this BTC trade here. We entered in at 87,102. Okay. So this is just an example. This is before we got onto the stream. All right. And after that, we did an update. Okay. We did an update. And we actually got up to as high as 2.21%. Okay. So we were up 2.21% on this particular trade. And I mentioned it here, guys. Okay. I mentioned it. What, 5 hours later, I came on here and I said, before the stream, folks, I said, we're up 2.21%. Either take profit here or move stop loss to break even to mitigate your loss. Okay. So if you would have taken your profit there on a 5x long, you would have made a nice 2.21% in 5 hours. I mean, are you like, who's not going to take a 2.21% trade? If you were in the group, you would have landed on that trade. Okay. And we actually had someone. We have someone that is in the trade, because this is really early on right now, guys. This is early on. We only actually have 4 active members who are actually in the group now. Okay. In fact, I'm going to reply to QBA now because he's just here. Okay. And guys, I'm going to be talking to you guys through how we're getting into our trades, what we're doing. We're here to kind of like support each other as well. All right. So come on over, get involved, guys. The Telegram's free, super easy to do it. And yeah, what more can I say, guys? What more can I say? All right. You got to come over and get involved to really reap those benefits. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's get back over to the BTC chart, and we're actually seeing, what are we seeing here? 87,253. Okay, so it looks like BTC has just started to potentially hit a bit of a bottom here. Okay, we've still got a lot of work to do. We are below that point of control on the 4-hour chart, which we are looking at now. The point of control, the next boss for BTC is 87,796.9 to get above. Okay, so we do need to get above that level. Not going to lie, though, it's going to be hard to get above it because we've got another 2 EMAs right there. We are stacked below all 3 EMAs. The 20 here, the red line, the 50, and the 100 in the blue. Okay, so we got a lot of work to do for BTC to get above these EMAs. It's not going to be easy. We've got some strong resistance above us, but hey, we're in this. And in fact, we put our money where our mouth is because we are in a trade at the moment. We are back up 1.9%. Okay, we came down a little bit from our peak high of around 2%. And yes, as we can see it, that's our active trade now. We're in with 151 margin at 5x leverage on this one. So yeah, we're going to ride this trade out and kind of just see how this goes. Okay, we're up over 2% now, okay, on this trade. So we're going to see how this goes. We may even possibly adjust this trade in stream because I think, quite frankly, I think there might be a bit of resistance up here at 80, you know, we might get to what, 87.7 before we start to see some resistance, some pullback. You know, I'm sensing a potential pullback. There might be a sell-off maybe on Christmas Day. There's going to be low volume. The thing is, there can still be big moves in the market even with some low volume. You know, one big whale it might take with low volume if everyone else is left, but one big whale comes in to make a big sell or a big buy. That can move the market pretty aggressively in one direction. This S1 support, it's been holding up really well here at 85,237. I would call a really hard psychological support about 85,000 for BTC. Do I think we get there? I think it's possible that we could get to as low as 85,500. And I've got a buy order there for BTC. I do. I am buying heavily at 85,500 for BTC, and we are going to be longing that 5x long, and you're going to be seeing that, guys. Again, we put our money where our mouth is. We give you the trades live using Bitunix, okay? So yes, we do promote Bitunix. Yes, we do make some money from Bitunix, guys. They don't pay me, guys. I make money based on referral commissions, but guys, I'm giving you that 20% deposit bonus with my live active campaign, and I'm also giving away 1,000 CRO every week to give you guys the opportunity to come and trade on the best exchange hands down on the market right now, especially for Americans and Europeans. So we're up 2% clean on this BTC trade currently. And look, I tell you what, you know, I am kind of tempted to move my take profit in somewhere here, maybe 87,700. And again, the main reason for that is because we do have those resistances there. We've got the point of control at 87,796. We've got the 20 EMA at 87,783. And we've got the 50 EMA at 88,070. And we've got the 100 EMA at 88,707. And on top of that, we've got the 0.236 auto extension Fibonacci take profit level, which is also set at 88,707. So there's like a crazy amount of resistance above us. And look, quite honestly, like, it wouldn't necessarily be the biggest shock in the world is if from here something like this happens. We run it up to the orange line, okay? We run it up to the orange line on the 4 hour, and then we take a big old fat knockdown, okay, to that support line, and then we start to work our way back up from there, okay? So that's how I think this could play out, okay? I don't want it to play out like that. I'm kind of tired of this bearish action. I want BTC to reclaim 90k. I really, really do. But, you know, it's taken its sweet time right here. All right. And quite frankly, we might need a reset to liquidate some, you know, we might need to be liquidating some shorts. We might need to liquidate, some longs first before we start moving back up again. We might need a bit of a reset here. Because the thing about this, guys, even if we were to retrace, okay, okay, to this zone right here, okay, to come down to 85,237, that would still be technically a higher low in comparison to this price here, where we had this low. This low here sitting at 84,423. So if we come and set at 85.5 or even an 85.2 for BTC, that's still going to be a higher low. So in the broader scheme of things, still in an uptrend. Okay, and again, a really good place to enter. I've shown you guys my open orders on all of my last streams. I'm basically laddering in. So I've got an order for CRO, 2 orders for BTC. Okay, my current BTC order is at 85,450. You can see it right here, guys. 85,450. In fact, I can zoom it in case you guys, I don't know, watching on a phone or something. And then our next buy is at 84,500 if we do get like a significant bearish wick down. And our next buy price for CRO is 008894. Okay, buying 5,896 CRO at that price. And yeah, you can see the amount of BTC that we're grabbing here as well. And they're all at 5x long, guys. Open long, open long, open long. All of our stop losses and take profits are set there. Okay. And our active trade, we entered in at market today. We are up 2.17% on our active trade, okay? They're not too bad. We got into that trade about maybe 5 or so hours ago, guys. And again, guys, make sure you jump in the free Telegram, because if you were in the free Telegram, okay, again, it's free, guys. There's no charge for the Telegram. We've only got 4 members in here so far. We've just started it. You would have caught this trade early, guys. Here's the call right here, okay? You would have caught it. I gave the call right here, okay? Right here. Jumped into a 5x crow long on stream. Actually, that was the previous one. Sorry, this one here. Just entered into a BTC 5x long. Entry 87.102. Got the stop at 84 and the take profit at 94. All right. Jumped into that one. And then I told you here, either take profit here or move stop loss to break even to mitigate loss. We keep it really simple. And that's when we were actually up 2.21% on the trade. And one of our traders in the group, QBA, left a fire emoji on that one, and I'll second that, QBA. You might be in the stream tonight, I'm not sure, but he's just away in Thailand, in Koh Phangan, making money from the inner circle, okay, the Crow Bros inner circle. Guys, we are going to be charging a premium on this. This is only going to be a free group for a limited time. In fact, we might cap it on the first 50 members of this group might only get the access for free. All right, so if you're someone that wants to get some alpha and just get some easy trades going, again, come and just simply jump in the Telegram group. The link is right here, guys. Limited time. Secure your access right here. The link is right there. And to get involved in Bitunix and get that 1,000 crore every week, get signed up to Bitunix right there. So BTC making a nice little move now up towards 87,500. Okay, so we've been pottering around today on the daily chart. I'm pretty sure we've been up at 88,000. I haven't really been taking much of a look today at the market. I've been trying to take a bit of a break from it, to be honest. But yes, as we can see here, we have been up to, so today we've actually only been up to 87,799. So we really did take a bit of a dump on the daily, okay. The daily chart is trying to rebuild here, You know, what we really need to start thinking about is getting these, it's like a landslide, honestly, the 20 EMA on the daily and the 50 are just in absolute landslide territory right now. They are just in absolute landslide territory here. All right. The daily chart looks ugly as hell. You know, we are just not having any luck breaking this 20 EMA. Any time lately that we've been above it, we just haven't stayed above it for long. Okay, we got above it here on the 8th of December. The 8th was here. We broke above on the 9th, stayed above it, 10th, 11th, and then on the 12th, we just sunk right back down and just haven't been able to break it since. Okay, so not very healthy price action on the daily at all. All right, the daily is struggling big time. But what is positive, we know that we had well, I wouldn't say really, I mean, it wasn't a breakdown on the weekly, okay? Our breakdown would have been finishing below 85,000, which we didn't. You know, we finished above it, okay? We've still started quite red this week, okay? It's a little concerning. It is. But this level here, 85,053, this blue line right here, don't care what anyone says, that is the level that we got to stay above right here. We need to stay above that level, okay? So again, we're still okay. We're looking all right here, guys. Look at this. I've circled it already on the previous stream. High or low for BTC, okay? Price around about 54K there, all right? That's back on the 9th of September last year, okay? Now, fast forward, okay, to 7th of April this year, 2025, okay, 77,000, all right? So we're not there yet. We're not there yet, okay? Even if we take the most recent low just here, it's still above 77,000. And quite frankly, this 80,000 here, right, this might be the last low. This could possibly be the last cheapest price that you would have been able to buy Bitcoin for. There is a chance right here at 80,000, okay? If we just purely base it on the data right now, if I just absolutely had to make a bet right now, all right, I'd say there's a pretty strong chance that 80K for BTC might get revisited, but it could also insinuate the bottom. Okay, because the thing is, even if we broke down past this 100 EMA right here on BTC, even if we went down to visit this point of control right here, which is an extremely important support level to hold. It's at 80,149 US dollars currently for BTC. Even if we drop down to 80K, just above 80, say 80,200, so long as we held that on the weekly, just like how we did here, right here, Monday the 17th, okay? We wicked down, right down to that point of control level there, and we managed to come back up from there. Okay, we managed to come back up. Okay, since that weekly low, we managed to get back up. All right, 35 days, we've come up 8.27%. Okay, let that sink in for a moment, guys. I know, you know, we can often get really sucked into the daily stuff, the hourly stuff, the news, the FUD. There's so much propaganda that goes into BTC on the bullish side and on the bearish side. People get way too bullish, but equally, people often get way too bearish as well. Okay, so it's our job to try and just really dissect all this with the data, with the TA, and just bring it to you guys raw and just show it to you every single day, so that you can, you know, not get sort of rose-colored glasses, if you like, and tunnel vision when it comes to holding your spot bags, entering your trades, thinking about whether it's best to go long or short in the market. Because I'm telling you right now, you know, again, these streams are not financial advice, but if you're a spot bag holder with all the fundamentals that are going on, with, you know, everything that's going on in the US, all the regulations, you know, as bad as Trump has been in some ways for crypto this year, a lot of good has actually happened. And the patient, I believe, are always going to be rewarded here. Altcoin dominance is at like almost like at an all-time low in terms of like, you know, altcoin prices and things like that, the market share and stuff. But this is the time to get excited and get greedy. You might be thinking, oh, you know, I'm already all in the market. Well, if you're already all in the market, it's probably not much point in selling because, I mean, I just don't think it's going to go much lower. I really don't. And the thing about what's great about trading is that we can look at the charts and analyze the data. We can use mathematics and we can use what traders are going to be following, because the thing is, whether you watching this stream believe in technical analysis or not is kind of irrelevant, because you don't need to believe in it. The only people that need to believe in it are traders. Minnows, whales, sharks, dolphins. These people do believe in technical analysis. These people do respect that we closed above 85,000, and that has some serious significance. Because I'm telling you right now, if we would have closed on Sunday below 85,000, say we closed at 84,000, there is a hell of a chance that we would have pushed down towards 80K for sure, and possibly even broken 80K, 79K even. Forbid that. All right? That's what happens. All right, that's what happens. That would have been an indication for whales to short the market, because they're thinking to themselves, okay, like a lot of other traders are going to be looking at that going, you know, okay, whether it's retail, professional, going, okay, the 100 EMA has a lot of significance on the weekly chart. So a breakdown below 85K, it would have sent the price more than likely. It's always about probability, okay? More than likely, it would have sent the price down to around 80K. All right. But look, again, you know, we're on the weekly chart here. It is important to stay focused on the weekly chart. I mean, sure, it's not great that we lost the 50 EMA on the weekly here. It sucks that we lost 100K, but we're still in the game because we haven't lost the 100 EMA. We lost the 50, but we haven't lost the 100. We're still in the game, and we've still set a higher low here. We've still set a higher low, and not only that, but hey, 1, 2, 3, and if we want to call that a fourth one, we've still set higher highs. This is a textbook buy zone right now. If you're a spot holder, this is definitely a buy zone for BTC and CRO. Hands down. Sit back, buy here. Fantastic. Man, forget below 100K, below 90K, 87,390 for BTC. My goodness. This is a buy zone right now for BTC, 100%. This is an absolute buy zone, and we put our money where our mouth is, and that's why our trade is currently up 2.44% on BTC. Again, if you were in the Telegram, you would have caught this early, guys. You would have caught this early. Again, if you don't know how to join the Telegram, it's free for the first 50 members who want to jump in. We've only got, I think, about 5 in there, or maybe 10 in there at the moment. come hit that link, come join, okay? We give you those calls, okay? We gave you this trade earlier today. We gave it to you right here. Just entered into a BTC 5x long, guys. We gave you the trade here, and we told you here when to either move the stop loss to break even, either do that or take profit on a 2.21% trade right there. We gave you a winning trade there today on BTC. We literally gave it to you for free, okay, in the Telegram, okay? We gave it to you, guys. So, again, there's absolutely no strings. All I'm trying to do is grow this community. I'm just trying to grow the community. So if you want to be one of the 50 first members, because I'm going to be charging, after the first 50 join, there's going to be a small charge to join that Telegram group, okay? And the group's going to grow fast as these streams grow. The link to get signed up, it's just a free Telegram group right here, guys. Click that link right there. Come join in the group, say hi, and when we have trades, we give them away. Because like I said, guys, all right, we got a 1.98% trade, okay? You would have been out at 2%, back at 2%, okay? Gave you a 2% trade, guys, all right? If you're trading, $10,000, okay, that's a couple $100, man. If you got a $10,000 trade, that ain't bad. That ain't bad, okay? It's just simple and easy. So on BTC, I just want you guys to stay focused. Stay focused on the narrative. Guys, we've got 5 people watching. Really do appreciate you. If you don't mind, a good free way that you can give back, all right, is just drop a like on the stream. It doesn't hurt anybody, all right, and it's going to mean a lot to me. Would appreciate that. And come say hi in the chat. That also helps, all right? It's Christmas Eve. Show some love. Guys, I'm here on Christmas Eve. You know, my family's asleep. I'm up, okay? I'm not in bed. I'm up. I'm streaming. I'm bringing you the technical analysis on CRO and BTC. So let's get it going. All right. Let's stay dialed in. So, guys, right here, yeah, like I say, BTC, guys, we're okay. Okay? We're doing okay here. We are. All right. Obviously, is it possible that we go to 78K again? Sure. That could be a double bottom as well. That could produce a double bottom, okay? If we did get a move to 78K, first of all, we'd have to fail on the weekly close, 85. We'd have to close below 85K. And then after that, if that did happen this coming Sunday, in all likelihood, I think we'd revisit 79K right here. Very good chance. If we broke through 80K, then, hey, we're definitely going to revisit 79. But then we'd have to hope that this would play out as a double bottom, meaning that if we did get to there, we would see something like this. Okay, something like, okay, bad close, we hit the double bottom, and then we just go bang, off to the races. Okay, off to the races, something like this. Okay. Do I think that's going to happen? It's hard to say. It kind of feels like a coin toss at this point, whether we'll break that. Kind of feels like a coin toss. Just because we're pretty low, we're pretty close to 80K at the moment, you know. You know, this line, I'm not really liking the price action here. Okay, I'm not really liking it because that week through that we had there on Monday the 17th, that's showing some weakness, the 17th of November. Here we held, okay, so 24th of November weekly close, we held above it. But here, the 1st of December, we wicked down. See how we like wick through? That thin wick that goes through, that's not good, okay? Here, Monday the 8th of December, that close, we didn't get anywhere near it. But here, Monday the 15th, we did wick through again. And it's currently Wednesday. We haven't come close, so that's a good sign, okay? 22nd of December. That was the weekly close there. 24th today, Christmas tomorrow. All right, so that's how it goes, guys. That's how it goes for BTC right here. Okay. So the weekly to me looks like a good spot to buy, basically. All right. The daily has started a bit of a recovery from this level here. Just check how long we've been streaming. 29 minutes. Appreciate all of you that have joined in for today's stream. It does mean a lot. We've already discussed the daily. All right, you know, it's just that same old story. The level to really beat or get above the first target is 88,850. Okay, got to get above that level. That's what we need to do here. Come down to the 4 hour for BTC. Let's have a bit of a look-see here. 4 hours not looking too bad. Okay, set our low there on the 18th of December at around 84.4. Okay, and now we're up again at 86.7. Okay, so 4 hour, again, it's the same kind of deal. All right, we've got a lot of resistance in terms of these three EMAs right here, 20, 50, and 100. These three lines, we've got to get above those EMAs to start really turning this around for BTC. There's no question about that. And if we go into the 1 hour, what's going on here? We're trying to test the battle zone on the 1 hour. So the 1 hour is showing some positivity. We are currently above the 20 EMA, which is set at 87.268. We're just above it at 87.334. We actually, well, here 2 hours ago we had a breakthrough, but then we closed below. So that kind of, well, not kind of, it invalidated the breakthrough. So we're trying for a second breakthrough. So then after, if this candle in 37 minutes finishes green above this red line, which who knows if it will. Right now it's looking like it might, it's right on the line. It's right on the line. But let's say it does finish above, we would want then a second hourly close above it. And that'll be our first confirmation to give validity to long to the upside to the next target at 87.629, which will probably start to give BTC some more problems right here. All right, so that's what's on the cards for BTC right now. You know, I keep saying it, but there's a lot of resistance ahead. There is a lot of resistance ahead for BTC. Let's zoom down to the 15-minute chart, see what the shorter time frame's doing for BTC. So we've been rejected here a couple times right here off the 100 EMA. We are over the 20 and the 50 on the 15-minute chart here. Okay, we're over the auto fib extension take profit zones for traders, but we're coming, you know, we had a rejection here at 12.45, and we've had another rejection here at 2.15, just a couple hours later. So first thing on the short term, yeah, you know, historically, the last time we did test this 100 EMA on the 15-minute chart was yesterday at 1 o'clock on the 24th of December. Moved up, tried to test it. Okay, before that, we had kind of like 3 attempts here. We kind of had an attempt here on the 23rd, broke through, couldn't hold it, got rejected off the 200, broke through, couldn't hold it on the 23rd again, went up to almost test the 200, broke through the 100, got rejected, kicked back down, made another attempt to break through, big fat green candle right here again on the 23rd of December, just, what was it? Freaking, that was at 6:30, this one's at 8:30, okay, just 2 hours later, couldn't break it. Look at that, fat rejection off the 200 EMA, straight back down, and then since then, it's just kind of been like a downward spiral, just haven't really been able to get above those EMAs, just have not been able to do it. Okay, so BTC also been struggling, and the same old story's happening here. So, you know, what's going to change it? Okay, what's going to change this around? Okay, we got some I think we got jobless claims data coming out in the US. Is it maybe tomorrow or something, or today? Might be today. So if that turns out to be good, then that could prove that maybe that's enough to try and get us to at least test 87.6. Okay, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, the EMAs are in control now. We are on the underside of the EMAs. They are very much in control. What is going on, Cynical Anxiety? Thanks for being the first one in the chat. Great to have you in the stream. All I want for Christmas is a 90k BTC. Absolutely, Cynical Anxiety. I mean, is that too much to ask for? We're not asking for 100k, are we? We just want a 90k BTC. I mean, one more day left to go. Theoretically, a 3k move. You know, is it possible? Sure it is. Is it likely to happen? I don't think it is. I don't think it is, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. bigger moves have happened. If we were to see a move up to 90k from here, yeah, we'd be looking at what? Freaking 3% move. Come on, that's not much. Not much. You could easily see a 3% move for Christmas. Little Christmas pump. I tell you what, if we do get the Christmas pump, we're going to be in it to win it. Okay, we're going to be in the trade to win it. Currently in the BTC trade. Currently got our stop loss set at 84,000. I'm in it, guys. I'm in the long right now for BTC. We are in a long trade for BTC. And guys, if you're not already in the free Telegram group, the first 50 spots are going to be free. After that, we are going to be charging a little bit of a low cost to get in. Guys, we've currently already got 10 members in there. There's no strings attached. It's free to join up, and we give you free calls, okay? We give you free calls. The link to join the free Telegram, it's right here in the chat. It's the second comment. Come in here and join, okay? Just today, we gave you this trade. I showed you before, the entry here. This was, again, here today at 2:49 p.m. We gave you this trade, 87,102, okay? At 2:50, the timestamp is there. And then at 7:55, okay? Which was just 5 hours later, we're up 2.21% on the trade. And I said we are up 2.21% on the trade. Either take profit here or move stop loss to break even to mitigate the loss. We gave you that trade, guys. So come on in, get signed up to our Telegram. You got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. There's only money to be made. Only money to be made here. Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh, 726. All right. Take that. Yeah, guys. Just gonna check this here. All right. So yeah. What can I say, guys? Come join the Telegram. It's right there. We gave you that trade. You would have made money. Even if you got out now, you would have made money. We're still up 1.35%. Okay, we give you those winning trades, guys. Give you those winning trades. Okay. So, Bitcoin's all right. We're holding the line. We haven't broken down. We're holding strong. In my opinion, this is where we long. Okay, I think this is still a pretty good position to long, even now. All right. You're probably taking it a little late. Okay, you would have liked to have taken it where we took it here at our entry. We entered in under 87,000. We entered in at 86,965. You can see our entry there. Okay. But this is, this is still not a horrible place to potentially enter a trade here. Not a horrible place to potentially enter. So let's head on over to CRO and take a bit of a look and see how CRO's going on, well, the daily. My goodness. The daily is kind of the same old thing, similar to BTC, just not able to break through that 20 EMA at all. Really struggling. All right. We do have that support for CRO token right down here. Right down here at 8274. Okay. I've got buy order set on Bitunix, guys. Our buy order here for CRO currently set up at 8894. So quite a bit above it, to be honest. 88. We got a buy order kind of set around here, but there is a chance that we do dip a little lower. Maybe we dip to 8274. What I'm hoping for is I'm hoping for a double bottom to play out right here. So I'm hoping we get something like a move down. Okay, I'm hoping we get like a move down here, double bottom, and then bang. We just kind of shoot straight up there. Okay, very possible that could happen. But, worst case, we do see a move down from here. I would say a move like that would be a drop of 11%, pretty big drop, down to the S1 support here on the daily. That would be a massive drop, right? 11%. The way that happens is if BTC closes the coming Sunday below 85k. If that happens, then I think probably there's a good case to be made for CROcoin to drop down to 008274, this level. And if it does drop down to that level, I would be taking potentially even a 10x long or more. from that level. I think that's a really good level to buy. I really think it is. Okay, something to think about there. But, you know, right now we've got an order. We do have an order a little higher. Our order is around here, around about 89. Okay. So let's jump into the 4 hour. Got to check the time just because I'm on a bit of a time cap today. Been streamed for, what are we saying, 40 minutes. That's all good. Probably go for at least another 5 minutes or so. Finish the CRO TA. So on the 4 hour, guys, yeah, you know, we are still, CRO is still struggling, but again, it's a bit of a case to potentially buy here. It really is. It really is, guys. You know, we're still trading well below the 20 EMA here at 009479. But there's a chance to get in there, guys. Chance to get in. Okay. We go down to the 1 hour. Right here. 1 hour, same deal. Stack below all the EMAs. Bears are fully in control. They are fully in control. But that won't last forever. It won't last forever, folks. You know, it's tempting to even potentially look at getting into a CRO trade now, but I'm already in a BTC trade and I'm happy to just kind of be a bit more patient before entering CRO on this next one. Be a bit more patient and just let it play out. Let it play out a bit more and just wait. Wait for that buy order to fill. Okay. 15-minute chart, not looking too much better either for CRO. We actually just broke down over here. Okay, a few hours ago, we broke down, lost the 20 EMA on the 15-minute charts. Even the short term is not looking super good right now. But quite interestingly, we're finding some pretty good support around here, around 009336. Okay, we've had support here, 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 and looks like we're starting to find it here as well. So this is quite obviously a pretty tight buy zone. You can see it here, right? Okay, so if we actually just do the math on this, bring out the ruler. When we broke down here last time, we had a 0.84% move up. Hey, with 5x leverage, what's that, like what's that, 0.8 times 5? Let's have a look. So 0.8 times 5, sorry, my math is terrible. That's a 4% move, right? Okay, chuck a 5x leverage on that. That's a 4% move to the upside. Not a bad little trade. Not a bad little trade at all. Here, we would have taken the bottom here. We would have seen a 0.75% move. Okay. If we took a trade here, we would have seen potentially a 0.7% move. Are we going to say this? Are we going to see the same thing play out right here, right now? Are we going to see a move to at least test? Because we're breaking through right now. Are we going to potentially see a move to at least retest? Again, retest a breakthrough. We could at least maybe get a 0.42% move to the upside for CRO here. Because right now we're breaking through. We're breaking down. And it's because BTC is actually losing. Okay, so BTC is losing 87k as we speak. We're having that breakdown. So that's why we're seeing it. So we're probably, yeah, now we're going to be down on the trade, BTC trade. We're going to be down a little, down 0.07%. Again, our entry was at 86.965. But guys, if you're in the group, I told you to take, we're back up again. But if you're in the group, guys, I told you to take profit at 2%. If you're in the free Telegram group, we told you right here, look, this is at 7:55. Okay, this was 2 hours, less than 2 hours ago. We are up 2.21%. Either take profit here or move stop loss to break even to mitigate loss. Guys, if you want to get involved in our inner circle, okay, we've only got 4 members in the chat right now, okay? So there's 46 free spots left before we start charging a premium on this group. I want to start a really close inner circle and you get a lifetime access You never have to pay a cent to be involved in this alpha, okay? We're going to have a lot of strong minds in here, okay? It's not just me. I've got a team of people helping with the analysis and analyzing the markets, okay? You're getting a lot of value by being in this group right here. And all you have to do to jump in the group, it's really easy. All you have to do is click this Telegram link right here, come up, join right now for free, say hey in the group, let me know what's going on, and we give you those trades. Not always every day, but when we see them, we give you the trades. Okay, we give you the trades, we do. We gave away an insane crow trade not that long ago. I'm going to show it to you right here to prove it. Okay, let's show you, let's see where it is. Up here, that was, look at this, this was an 11% on the 19th, guys, on the 19th of December, okay? That was an 11.5% BTC long. We gave you that trade, okay? Another one here, 2.49% BTC long, all right? Right here on the 18th of December. Another one, 5.1% BTC 5x long, okay? We gave you that one right there. That was on, when was the, where's the date on that one? Can't see it, but I think it was 16th of December. Okay. Where's the, we had a little loss there. We did a 2.19% loss on BTC. But here it is, guys. We had this crow winner, guys. Had this crow winner right here. Check it out. Guys, this was on the, yeah, this was December 16th, or maybe the 15th. I'm not sure. I think it was 15th or 16th. We pulled a 27.57% gain, 5x long on crow right here, guys. Right here. There it is there. 16th of the 12th at 12:43, 2025. There's the timestamp. Okay. It's right there. Okay, we pulled that trade. And if you were in the inner circle, then you would have been able to catch that trade. All right, so if you want to get in on future trades, guys, it's really easy. The next 46 people that click on this Telegram link get a lifetime access to that group. No strings attached. Okay, we're going to be giving you that alpha. So what are you waiting for? Click the link, get involved, come join the Telegram. Not going to be free forever. You already know what you need to do. Okay, bring my chat back up. But yeah, look, I hope everyone's having a really good Christmas Eve. You know, we are gonna be wrapping up this stream pretty soon. Okay, we've done our TA on Bitcoin, we've done our TA on Crow. That's what we aim to do every stream. We come on and just kind of, whoa, okay, we're having a massive dump right here on Crow right now. What is happening? BTC dumped to what? 86.4. All right, all right. So I think, where's our next buy order? Yeah, okay, so next buy order is at 85.4, so not yet. Not yet. Not yet for BTC, but we're in the market to buy pretty soon, but we are having a Christmas Eve dump right now. We've dumped to 86.4. I'll be pretty interested in getting an order in here as well, down at 84.4. But I do have an order at 85.5. So let's see where this goes, because Crow right now has just gone into absolute free fall right here. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's kind of tempting to add a little bit more Crow at these levels, but normally this is not what you do. You should not be catching the knife here. So if you were to enter here, this would be a very high risk trade, because quite frankly, this could drop down quite a bit further. Let's check what the 1 hour is doing. Okay, so we're gonna turn on the retracement auto fib, and we're gonna see where people are going to be stepping in to buy. So we just turn on auto fib retracement. So we've even fallen through the auto fib retracement. So we're even on the 1 hour right now, we're in free fall. Okay. So either this gets eaten up with bulls here, or we might drop another 3.45%. We could drop down to 008977. It's possible. Very possible right here. It's possible. So look, textbook, you know, this is not where you should be taking a trade. It's tempting to look at this and go, oh damn, we're in a big red candle here on the 1 hour, on the 15. I'm going to jump in here. It's tempting to take a short, but it's also tempting to take a long, because there's a good chance that this just gets eaten up very quickly by bulls and just pumps right back up, or there's a good chance it just keeps dipping, falling out through the arse towards this support level right here. But you just don't know what's going to happen. Like, it could do either one. It is quite literally a coin toss. You might as well go play Casino Wars. We had this game where I used to play when I was a bit addicted to the casino, going back years, at the casino in Melbourne, Australia. It's Casino Wars, and you're basically just standing there with your chips, right, at the casino, and there's a dealer, and they basically just you draw a card, and then the dealer draws a card, and it's just out of a deck of cards. Whoever gets the highest card wins. You double your money, right? That's what it is. So if you put $10 up and you draw a 6 and the dealer draws like a 5, you get $20. Same again. You put 20 down, you can double it again. You draw like a king, but the dealer draws like an ace. Ace would beat the king in that case, so you lose your 20. But if you drew the ace, you get 40. So that's there's no other real way I can describe it. And you're seeing it right here. You know, you're seeing it right here. Okay, we've had having a really violent move up and down right now. So there's some very interesting price action going on right now with CRO. But you know, before I learned how to trade properly, you know, there were a few times where I did enter in gambling amounts on these positions and I got burned heavy, you know. It never quite worked out my way. I've jumped into, it would always go the opposite. You know, I'd jump in here and be like, okay, yeah, I'm taking a short here. The bulls would buy back. I'd be like, yeah, I'm taking a long here. The bears would step in and take control. And I'd get wicked out because I'd keep the stop loss pretty tight. 5 people in the stream, guys. Really do appreciate you. Please do the right thing. Do the free thing. Drop a like on the stream for the CRO fam. I would really appreciate that. Got 3 likes. Let's see if we can get this stream up to 5+ likes. And say hi in the chat, guys. I'm here streaming with you. I'm with you. Okay, I'm lonely here with you on Christmas Eve in Thailand. They don't really celebrate Christmas in Thailand. The wealthier Thai people do, but it's not generally celebrated. Okay, at least not like in the West. And as you can see, look, CRO, we're getting bought up right here. So we do have this wick, this big wick right here, but see how we got bought up? We got bought up big time. See how we basically got back into profit on our trade? We're at 0.37. Okay, we're still back up on our trade right here. So, yeah, this is, that was a pretty interesting move. So, and this is on the 1 hour chart as well. So that was a pretty significant move right there that we caught. On the 4 hour, there was no real support, no real level that it would have bounced off necessarily, at least from what we can see here. You see what I mean? It's like sometimes that'll just happen. Sometimes that'll just happen in the market. You know? 52 minutes streaming, guys. Yeah, we're gonna round this off at an hour for sure. I've gone a little bit over time, but that's okay. That's okay, I don't mind. 9:43 where I am. All right, guys. So look, I will leave you with that one. Again, look, I do encourage you to take advantage, guys. Come jump in the Telegram. There's only 46 spots left. Link to join up in the Telegram is right here. Come jump in, say hi. Okay, we do give you those trades. You would have been in this winning trade. Okay. If you jumped in today, again, we're back down, but again, I told you to take profit. If you would have been in it, we would have told you to take profit at 2%. And come, if you want to win 1,000 CRO every week, guys, come get signed up to Bitunix, okay? Link to get signed up right here. Get signed up. No KYC, no VPN. Best exchange for Americans. Then come on in, make your limited time deposit bonus, okay? Deposit $2,000, get 400 back. Trade with it for a week from next Tuesday when you get your rewards. And enter into the draw to win 1,000 CRO. I announce the winner every single Friday. And then when I announce you as the winner, your unique user ID, send me a screenshot to SatoshiOki7, direct message with a copy paste of your CRO address, and I'll send you your CRO winnings. And also, if you're doing a lot of trading volume, guys, come over to Bitunix. You can win Rolexes, you can win up to 100K or more rewards in mystery box openings just by trading over here on Bitunix, guys. All right, so come on, join the team, and we'll look forward to catching you in tomorrow's stream. Yes, you heard it right. We will be streaming on Christmas. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit notifications. See you next time, guys. Merry